Hey everyone, it's Bud and I'm back with another stuff. Today is Sunday. Coming at you guys live on scene again. This time we're coming live from the woods instead of on the way to McDonald's. So I'm gonna just switch the camera around so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And I'm gonna just talk to you guys about some of the price trends on VEVE. And I'd love to know what you guys think about this type of video where I just go walking through the woods. Now, I should time this out pretty well. So there should be a nice little nature treat at the end as long as I go kind of fast. So anyways, guys, let's flip around so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Anyways, guys, wanted to talk about some NFTs today. I really went through the market today just kind of looking for... So anyways, guys, there's some water here, by the way. It's a river. Just kind of walking next to the river here. Anyways, wanted to talk to you guys about some NFTs. Some trends I noticed in the NFT market and some NFTs that I thought were good prices and bad prices and stuff like that. If you guys agree with anything I'm about to say, I'd love for you guys to, you know what I mean, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys think that these deals are like legit or if I'm making all this stuff up. But this is my experience from the you guys know I'm following the prices so closely and I'm basing this on like additions and stuff like that primarily. But let's start from the top. I have these in no kind of order, but I do touch on a ton of different series. So let's start at the top here. Uncommon Dragon Girl. So Uncommon Dragon Girl I think is underpriced. There are 4,900 editions of this Uncommon Dragon Girl, right? So I think like they're a little bit underpriced. A lot of URs have roughly 3,800 mints. So for there to be a uncommon to have 4,900 makes me think that's a good price. Also the fact that she's got the skin tone, obviously, like I told you guys earlier, when I bought the silver one, I could tell immediately that I wanted a skin tone one too, because the skin tone one looks super nice. And to be honest with you, when it comes to the skin tone ones, I think that the uncommon looks much nicer than the common, if you ask me. So I think that one's a little bit undervalued if you ask me. I don't have the price on hand, but just looking at it based on the numbers, based on the additions, I don't see why that one doesn't have more of a premium. It's not that much more expensive than the VEVE price, so I thought that one was a pretty good price. All right, next NFT I wanted to talk about was Jason Fabic. I think Jason Fabic is undervalued. We've seen Jason Fabic at higher prices, so I'm really not sure why it's in this like higher 80s, maybe lower 90s area. I feel like Jason Fabic has been in the like the 110 to 115 range before, so I really don't understand it. Next NFT we're going to talk about, just show you guys around a little bit. That's where we're coming from. That's where we are now. Sorry if the camera's shaky. I'm just holding it. But next NFT I want to talk about is going to be Joe Madureira. I think Joe Madureira is at like roughly 170s right now, low 170s right now. I think that's a great price. I think that Joe Madureira's price is starting to make a ton more sense. I still think that's undervalued. So I don't know. Joe Madureira's Series 1, so like, I don't know. It seems kind of weird for it to be so cheap, right? That's my thoughts. Next NFTs I want to talk about is Blossom and Buttercup. So when I looked at the market, oh god dang it, we gotta freaking traverse this freaking tree here. God damn it. But anyways, when I'm looking at these ones, like, sorry, I've got all this stuff written down, but when it comes to Blossom and Buttercup, like, if Blossom is gonna be $59, I'd much rather take a Buttercup for $72, man. I don't care what nobody says. I think that's a deal. I think that's a dealio. So, next NFT I want to talk about gonna be Rainicorn. Seriously underpriced. Oh gosh. Sorry guys. Took a tumble, but it's all good though, right? Alright, so I just dropped my phone, but you know, I didn't fall over, so that's good news. But the next one is going to be Rainicorn. I think a Rainicorn is criminally undervalued right now. So I want you guys to look at my spreadsheet and then look at the Rainicorn price and compare it to the Marceline price. You're gonna see that the prices are kind of similar. Sorry guys, I'm doing the nature thing right now. Woo. You're gonna see that the prices are kind of similar, but what's weird is when you pull up the market, there's like twice as many Marcelines for sale as there are Rainicorns. So I'm really not sure how these two NFTs are even similar in price. They got the same rarity, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't make a ton of sense, so I think Rainicorn might be underpriced. All right, next NFT. I don't love the Corsica price, but I do think Tropicana seems like a good price. The reason I say that is because with a lot of other NFT, like with a lot of other series, there's more than one rare. But with the Mermicornos, there was only one rare, had a pretty low amount of mintage. So when I compare it to maybe Kripkins, where there's 3 rares, I still think that Tropicana might be a little bit undervalued because it kind of dipped and it hasn't recovered from the crypto dip. So I gotta kind of traverse some of this water, but I just walked through it because I just don't care. But yeah, I think sorry, I gotta traverse more logs. Sorry guys, I'm not the most nimble on my toes anymore. Anyways, I traversed it. But yeah, Tropicana. Yeah, Tropicana seems like a good price. I don't really see anything wrong with it. Next, Ed McGuinness posters, obviously still undervalued like a mofo, man. I don't know why these things are still selling for like mid to low 20s. I'm thinking, man, these things were $40 when they came out, right? What the heck is that? Next, I'm gonna sit down on this log here and we'll finish up this video. Got some water running. Pretty neat. But anyways, next, talk about the secret rare posters. I think the secret rare posters have roughly the same amount of editions as Dad Bod, Batman, as well as Supergirl. So I kind of don't understand why the secret rare poster has such a premium, unless you guys really do think that the word secret is enough to make the NFT go up in value, like, you know, 33 to 50%. I don't really see it. I don't really understand why the secret rare is so expensive. It doesn't make a ton of sense to me. I think that all the DeLoreans are going to slowly rise. So I was looking at the DeLoreans today. I think all the DeLoreans are going to be on the rise right now. I don't really see a way they get cheaper. You know what I mean? They're not for sale on the market anymore. Next NFT I want to talk about is Bellina. Maybe I'll switch the camera around. So with Bellina, I think Bellina's a good price because it's breaking out right now. So Bellina has had a little bit of a price increase, but I still think that it's like undervalued when you compare it to Metallo, which I think is what a lot of people do. They're both the rares, and one of those is worth a ton, and the other one isn't worth it very much at all. Maybe I'll go in the shade or something. I don't really care. Next, NFTs I want to talk about. We got, with Pepperino being so expensive, I think I like Fumo and Pogo a bit more. Their prices are a little bit behind Pepperino. And to be honest with you, there aren't that many fewer Pepperinos for sale on the market, so I really don't understand that price, but where Pepperino's at makes me more bullish on Fumo and Pogo. Next, Silver Dragon Girl is expensive, but I still think it's a good deal. If you've got the capital, I still think that NFT is a pretty good deal. Only 2K mintage, that's very, very low. Very low. I don't know, that's my thought on it. Next NFT, I think Cosmic Cthulhu is going to stagnate for a while. I don't really see it going up too much. I think it's kind of expensive, especially when you compare it to the Uncommon Dragon Girl. So when I look at Cosmic Cthulhu and I compare it to Uncommon Dragon Girl, which is kind of similar in mintage and stuff like that, besides the rarity, like saying ultra rare, I don't really understand why Cosmic Cthulhu is still so expensive. Next, running low on time, but I'm getting close here. Next, Big Barda is undervalued right now. I think everybody understands that one. I mean, like, it's on the market for like, you know, $750, maybe a little bit more. I think that's a little bit cheap. Next, I think that Supergirl will continue to rise. I think that Batgirl will continue to rise. But one thing I noticed was that there was just a ton of Maras available for sale, like way more than I ever anticipated. If you go on the market right now and look at how many Maras are for sale, you're gonna be shocked when you compare it to the other NFTs. It's kind of weird. So I don't really necessarily see Mara going down too much. I see stagnation. Next NFT, I think there's only 91 Jill and Marches for sale on the market. I think that they will go up a little bit. There's not very many of those things for sale on the market right now. 91 is very few. If you go on the market and you look at how many NFTs are available for each one, you're gonna know that 91 is not very many. So the fact that there's 91 makes me think Jill and March is gonna be on the way up. Okay, so last but not least, and this is one I really care about because this is one that I recently acquired. Last one I want to talk about is Becky Cloonan and Batman. All right, guys. So Becky Cloonan and Batman is very interesting because it's Series 1 and it's rare, but for some reason it's under $300. But if you look at Risso is the ultra rare from the exact same set. Neither of them are the first mintage of Batman, but Risso is like $3,000. So I don't really understand how Becky Cloonan is under 300. That seems criminal to me. Same thing really with Joe Madureira a little bit too. Like if you think about how expensive Todd McFarlane is and how expensive Risso is, if you assumed that all of the NFTs were following that pricing scale from low to high, you would expect that the Joe Madureira would be much more expensive. You would also expect the Becky Cloonan to be much more expensive. So with that being said, guys, I'm out here in the wilderness, as you guys can tell. Ayo, ain't nobody out here. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is purely entertainment. But anyways, guys, let me know if you guys think I'm accurate with all these predictions. I guess these are kind of like predictions. This is what I think that some of the stuff will be doing over the next couple weeks, I guess. Let me know what you guys think down below. Love to hear from you guys. Another video, kind of impromptu. If you guys think that these woods videos might be more cool sometimes, let me know. If it's too shaky and you guys just think that you guys rather not have like a seizure or something, I completely get it, homie. So just let me know, man. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.